Hi to everybody who likes gardens and walks. And today we are in Polesden Lacey, and it is quite windy and dull day, but I promise you what it will be interesting and inspiring walk. Also, garden is huge and you will find a lot of ideas for yourself and your garden. However, it is December, but you will still find flowers in the garden. Garden already was nicely decorated for the Christmas, but it's not just decorations, it's also time to plan and plant the garden for next year. This project is to create the border for wildlife friendly environment, of course mostly for the insects. Perhaps majority of gardeners in winter time will just have nice rest, but not here in England, because in many counties the winter is still very mild and we have great possibility to work and do our work slowly. Polesden Lacey belong to National Trust, and this charity organization takes care about historical buildings, historical gardens, coastlines, and they're doing really great job. And this time we could walk not just in the garden, also we could visit the house with lovely decoration for Christmas, and we could see and feel how Victorians would celebrate Christmas. I already done video about it and I will leave link just below. But in this video we will walk in the garden, and advantage of this season walks is what you could clearly see structure of the garden, so you can see the bones of the garden. You could imagine how the garden is working. Also, you can see how people are working, preparing the garden and parks for the next year, for the next huge and brilliant, absolutely brilliant display. But it's not just bones you can see, and flowers and very colorful berries and evergreen plants with rich texture. So you could find a lot of interesting things. You just need to look carefully around. We are walking in the secret garden, and the path leads to cemetery of home pets, which is quite common things for historical properties. And now we are walking just outside the walled garden. And the walls are not just boundaries for the gardens, it's also protection, and plants just against the wall feel themselves much warmer. And we could say also what inside the wall space creates microclimate, which is protected from the winds and also warmer. So you could grow more delicate plants there, and also your plants will grow and stay in bloom longer. You can see how tidy is the garden and how much work already was done. So the mulch was applied and the hedges were cut, and of course there is more leaves because some of them still on the trees, but it gives just some special charm to the garden. And I was promising you some flowers in December, and here you are. You can see Helleborus, Erica, Mahonia in bloom, also Viburnum, Abelia, so plenty of flowers. The most of winter flowering plants has got a very strong and pleasant scent to attract the few available insects. Each sitting area gives you a privacy and in the same time is offering beautiful view. And now we have reached the productive garden area. The most of big estates in the past were quite sustainable. At the moment, all crops which growing here goes to National Trust restaurants.
Reminds me of my colleagues.
My husband was making fun of my allotment because all my garden is 9 meters by 20 meters and allotment 2.5 meters by 5 meters. Feel the difference. And of course, everything here is grown organically. And also they have small nursery just to serve their own needs. In the same part of the garden, you could find composting area. And it's very important to have healthy soil. To maintain it, quite a lot of work is required. You also could find picnic area in the fruit garden, in between apple and pear trees. How beautiful it could be in summer and even in spring. We should visit this garden in that time, and we definitely will do it. You also could find free-range chickens, and they are not ordinary one. They are quite fancy.
I've got a mottle roll to sell.
Nice brown front.
And of course you will find the house for insects, and this is substantial one. Frankly saying, I like to visit gardens in winter because you paying attention to the different things, not what you will usually notice in summer. And now we're inside walled garden, which contains one of the largest collection of roses. This part of the garden especially beautiful in summer. It is a little bit weird, but even in winter you could find some roses here. And some of them are quite unique. One of the roses dedicated to the last owner of the property, Madame Greville. I've asked the gardener how old is this wisteria, and I had answer what actually nobody knows how old it is, because some of documents were lost, but the tracing of existing documents and photos showing what it should be more than 120 years old. You can see the small display of the garden's history inside the gate tower. Nice pruning.
Yes. Hopefully it'll mean nice flowering in the summer.
Well, it's always nice here in the summer.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it. April, see me over.
Margaret Greville was buried in her favorite garden, and these roses dedicated to her. At the end of our walk, we had little bit of sunshine, but we were already completely frozen, but still very happy. We absolutely love this garden, and I'm planning to bring you here in spring and in summer and in autumn. It's beautiful all year round. There is small and cute garden shed by the exit, where you could buy nice stuff and plants for your own garden. There are more plants in the courtyard, but I think that's it for today. It's too cold and too windy. I hope you enjoy this walk, and I will very appreciate to hear from you. Did you like it? What you like best of all? Please leave some comments, and of course leave your like for us. It is very important for the channel, and of course if you haven't done yet, subscribe, just on the case if you want more walks. And don't forget what I left link below to the house video with absolutely beautiful, stunning Christmas decorations. And now I have to say goodbye and see you next time.